Big Blue Nation, what's going on, guys? This is another ball game in the book, and our Kentucky Wildcats have defeated Southern Illinois. And it wasn't all that impressive. We should have won by a lot. I mean, after going through, and watching all the other highlights of teams in the SEC that's playing, I have to say that we are the ones who are struggling the most. But the upside of that is when you walk on the court, one thing is for sure, whether you can pull out a 1 point or a 40-point lead, a W is a W. And we got it done tonight. It wasn't the prettiest of the games that we could have played, but we found a way to pull together in the second half, and we made a determination that we was not going to lose this ball game. So we keep the streak going for non-conference teams. Certain level, I can't remember what division it is, but we kept it. We at 44 now. We made sure that we kept our 3-point streak up in the ball game tonight. We hit a few down the stretch in the second half. So that looked really, really good. Nick Richards looked really good on the board. Now, was we playing an elite league team? No. But hey, right now at this point, considering what we just went through on Tuesday night, considering that, I think it's more of a confidence booster. I mean, last year, you wasn't interviewing Nick Richards after a ball game to see how things went. No, it's just not what you did. So because of that, just to see him getting interviewed after the ball game is huge. And if anything, it's just for just like I said, for a confidence booster. That's what our young guys need right now, And I like how the commentator said tonight they was shell-shocked, They was just, most of the guys have never been down ever in their life by more than 20 points at one time. So we're rebounding, and then that game is over. I really had to sit down and I really thought about just the whole concept of getting beat like we did and what it means to regroup and what it means to move on. And I think that's what we did. And right now, the thing that we need to focus on right now is just every day in practice, continue to believe in each other, continue to understand that what we have here is special and it can be special. We just have to make sure that translates over on the basketball field. On the basketball court, because that's the biggest thing at all. I think Coach Cal really needs to make sure that he finds a point guard, because right now, no one is wanting to be a floor general. I couldn't think for help, man. If we had Tyler Ulis right now, oh my God, what would we be doing? But hey, we don't have Tyler Ulis, but we got guys out there who I feel like genuinely wants to play basketball. And with that being said, somebody's going to have to emerge as the leader, somebody that really wants to. I really like Quigley. Quigley's out there doing his thing, man. And I really like where he's headed. And I truly hope that he can emerge as that guy who wants to take that ball and control it and be our floor general, because Cal can't do that. Because when we're playing on the other opposite ends of the court, well, guess what has to happen? We got to have somebody down there in the crunches that's gonna run the offense for us and do what we need to do. We need that leadership. And we're used to having freshmen out there on the court. So, hey, if a freshman's got to step up and play that point guard and be the floor general, I say let's make it happen. I'm excited. But I have to say, we really got to work on our defense. We got to work on that switching. Those things are really easy. Those things are teachable moments that you can show them on film and say, hey, you can't just let this guy, even though it's a pick, you can't just let this guy just roll through and just dribble all the way down to the rim. We gave up too many shots like that to that team. And the issue with it is that we gave those guys, they had confidence. And that's why they kept playing. And they wasn't going to back down, because, first of all, they was upperclassmen. So they've been there, did that, and they're going to be good in their conference this year. It's up to us to learn from that, because it's only going to get harder and harder. And when we get into SEC play, we can't have those breakdowns all night long. So let me address the turnover issue. I wasn't happy about that at all. I mean, it was bad that we got as many turnovers as we did. I mean, we almost had more turnovers than we did points at one time, and that's bad. That's bad. So our guys are, these are very coachable moments for the guys, and very teachable of how we can correct that. I mean, I know PJ had like 5 turnovers and like 3 points. I don't think PJ came back from the NBA just to sit here and have these type of games. He didn't. So we're going to have to work on that as a team to get that fixed. He's a leader. We're dependent on PJ to go out there night in and night out and give us those big games. He can't give us those big games if he's on the bench. Reed got in foul trouble. They was calling some ticky-tacky fouls here at the beginning of the ball game. So Reed actually got into some foul trouble. But that's okay because, like I said, we got a bench. We got people that can come over. But I really think it starts with, with Reed and his maturity out there on the floor. So we definitely got to keep him on the floor. That's only going to be a plus for us down the road. I mean, guys, we're UK, man. And I'm going to tell you right now, whether you want to hear this or not, we going to be okay. Okay? Whether we played bad tonight and we let this team stay in the ball game and we only won by, 11, something like that, and that's all we won by, you know what? We going to be all right, man. We going to be all right. We going to keep building, and we going to keep living, and we going to keep getting better and getting better. And I tell you, despite the loss that we took to Duke, no team in America still wants to see Kentucky. They may think they want to see Kentucky, but they don't want to see Kentucky because we show up, and we're going to continue to show up. That game with Duke, we like to call it an outlier because that's so far out. We're not going to play against very many teams that has a Zion Williams or RJ Barrett. You're not going to find those type of talents on a lot of teams. They're special. So not saying that we're not going to face some good talent because the SEC is stacked this year. Heck, we might get 9 teams in the SEC. I mean, in the tournament this year. You never know. But the whole point of this is we as a fan base, we have to stay committed to the Wildcats. And I know right now I haven't went on any message boards. I haven't went in any groups. I completely stayed away from all groups for this whole ball game. So I haven't went on one group and looked at comments and stuff like that because I don't want to look at it. And want to know why I don't look at it? Because you find a whole freaking lot of fan weather fans who got so much to say about what's not going right. We got to be patient, guys. We have to remain patient. There's a product here to be made, and we're going to make it. And the product is going to be good at the end of the day. End of the day, meaning come March, we're going to be all right. So we just have to stay that way, and we got to stay focused. And this is how it's going to be, people. We're gonna be okay. And you know what? I kind of like this. I like that we had to grind out tonight and win, even though it was a lower tier team. I'm glad we had to fight out and find our way to get through that because that's what we need. If we're going to spend every ball game blowing people out, then when we get in a tough battle, we're not going to know how to stand firm and actually fight through that progress. It's called tribulations, people, and we're going to be all right. I know I keep saying that. I'm going to say it one more time because I really, really believe that we're going to be okay if we just keep playing our ball. We're Kentucky, baby, and we're going to be okay. And I'm ready to go on the road into some hostile environments. It's going to be good. It's going to be a challenge. But win, lose, or draw, I'm Kentucky all day long. So this is good. I'm glad I was able to come and talk to you guys today. This is, I didn't even say my name. This is the loyal BBN fan. And I'm loving what I'm doing because I get to talk about my Kentucky Wildcats. And I want you guys to talk about the Kentucky Wildcats because that's who we are. We're going to go down to Tennessee tomorrow, take care of business, because that's what we're going to do. I hope we regrouped, ready to go, and we're going to be okay. Look at my ring. Look at the man. That's beautiful. It's nice, people. We just got to go down to Tennessee tomorrow and keep our heads and just play the ball that we know we can play. We can't ask for anything else, guys. This is still can be a very special year. I believe in it. I hope you guys believe in it. And this is just what we can do. We're Kentucky, and we keep battling. So let's go down to Tennessee tomorrow. Let's get this victory. We ain't won down there in many years, but it's time to go down there and erase that right now. Why? Because we have the people that can do it. And I like what Rocky said. There is no tomorrow. Actually, I think that was actually his trainer. There is no tomorrow, Rock. There is no tomorrow. That's right, guys. There's no tomorrow. Tomorrow we gotta take care of business. Go down there and just control the ball, keep the ball, and we can't turn it over. And when we got opportunities to punch it in, we gotta punch it in. We can't settle for field goals. That's just not. It won't make it that way, people. It just will not make it that way. So, hey, keep believing, BBN. I believe. You need to believe. We need to believe because we are excited about being Wildcat fans. And you heard that from the loyal BBN guy. So if you like this podcast, go ahead and do me a favor. Hit that follow button so you won't miss anything. You can also follow me on YouTube at the loyal BBN fan. And I'm in several groups on Facebook. You can check it out there too. But thank you for the support. Don't forget to follow me. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube page, the loyal BBN fan. And let's keep this going. Let's keep this fire going. And let's just love what we do and love who we are because we are Kentucky fans. Love you guys. Beautiful day. Go Big Blue.